Hi beautiful souls, this is Archana here with Divine Soul Resonance, welcoming you all to my channel with all my love and all my heart. Thank you so much for the love that you share, for those beautiful comments, donations, personal readings, and sharing your personal journey with me and how it's bringing about a shift. It makes me feel so good to be on my path and bring forth more light. So today I am bringing forth a reading which is actually a pick a crystal reading. I'm bringing forth messages that you most need to know, hear, perhaps need something as an upliftment, as an affirmation, or a little bit something along in your journey in the area of love. Whether you are already in a love relationship, you have just stepped out of one, are looking for one, for romance, for a soulmate, twin flame, what have you. Just to see what the energies are surrounding in the area of love. So 3 crystals I have already gotten our piles ready. So what lies beneath is going to be a surprise. I have not looked at these cards myself, so I will be looking at them with you. So the first crystal is this one. So see and feel the energy. This is a rose quartz, pink. Second is this blue colored one with gold specks in it. It's Lapis Lazuli. And the third is this fire passion one of Carnelian. Take a moment, take a deep breath in and out. Just feel the vibration of love or the person you're wanting to inquire about and make a choice. So this is the first one, those who have chosen rose quartz. Let's look at what is the love vibration surrounding you, your person, the love energy that is most needed right now. The first message is allowance, and I'm seeing the number 9 here. There's a lot of heart healing and energy that is surrounding you. So you're being asked right now to be open to whatever is coming your way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without any resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner and a wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So I'm feeling that some of you may have been in very challenging situations in regards to love, self-love, feeling this. I'm picking up feelings of loss, perhaps loss of a relationship. Perhaps there were hurtful things that were said, and that has hurt your heart. So you're being asked right now at this time by the universe to be open to whatever is coming your way. You may not be open to a certain type of a person showing up in your life, or you may not be open to seeing things from a different perspective when people talk about that, because of your past experience. But the universe is simply reminding you to go with the ebbs and flows. For I am seeing a healing that's taking place for you at this time. I am. You are being given great gifts of love and wisdom. So be open and allow that vibration to come in. Through forgiveness, through letting go of the past experiences. That's why I talked about without judgment, without any opinion. Because as we release it, it's the same door. Heart is that same door. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. As you allow, because look what's coming towards you. That's the card number 9. And we got card number 39. 3 to me is the energy of Christ consciousness, higher vibration. It's coming in. There's romantic love. This is the frequency of romantic love is supporting our journey to feel and complete through the expansion with the reflection of a conscious lover. Allow for this love to come forth, this beautiful love, which is divine in nature. You chose rose quartz. It's divine love. It's healing of the heart. It's universal love. You are a very loving being, and your soul is guiding you towards greater expansion through an experience of love in a romantic sense. It's coming towards you, but you must allow without judgment of what the life is bringing and showing. Perhaps you've gone through a breakup. Perhaps someone has hurt you and they just abandoned you. Just without judgment and without getting angry, having all those negative emotions, because it reduces our frequency. So you're being guided right now to stay in this high vibrational frequency of love, which is a higher vibration, and it's coming towards you. Romantic love. Wow, that's beautiful. And it says you're calling in your soulmate. So you have been wishing and putting out the affirmations, and you're being reminded to allow this soulmate to come through for you. Do positive affirmations. Stay in the vibration of believing that you are, this romantic partner that you're seeking is here and now and not coming in the future. So when we are in that vibrational match, when we are in the vibrational match of that love, it just shows up in the physicality. Oh, that's so beautiful. Unrequited love. Unrequited love. And that's what I'm feeling with the past energy. That there was not enough give and take. There was not an equal match of a give and take. And you were looking for something. Perhaps you were both on different pages. So continue to focus on your positive affirmations. Continue to allow each experiences. Don't get attached to a negative experience. Let the heart heal by letting that go and allowing that light in. That's beautiful, calling in your soulmate and romantic love right here. Let us see what this message is here. Romance. Oh, how beautiful. Look at this. Cupid's arrow is striking, and allow this energy to come forth to you. Romance is on the cards for you. You've been calling this soulmate in. Freedom. And there's nothing that's going to stop you. Your path towards this is clear if you want it to be. And the way you clear this path, my dears, is you don't hold on to the past experiences as negative, as holding on to that pain, holding on to that grief, that I don't deserve it, and why do these things always happen to me? Why do people always hurt me? Why? Just relinquish all of that without judgment. And know that these are the cycles, and you're being taken towards your heart's desire. Your true soulmate, your romantic love is here. Nothing is going to stop this from coming in for you. Romance, romance, romance. Oh, that's so beautiful. Let's look at what we have. Yes. So this has created an imbalance. This kind of an energy has created an imbalance where you're feeling like you have to walk on a thin wire. Like sometimes your emotions are on, sometimes your emotions are off, sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, and it's feeling like kind of out of balance for you. There might have been a little bit of the past, and it might be this energy that you're still in. And you may be just kind of working on a few different projects, maybe a couple of different jobs. Maybe you are juggling home and romance. Maybe you're juggling one relationship and then another one comes in. So there's been a lot of I'm feeling like a juggling act, okay? And I'm feeling like you were in two worlds. I'm seeing like two worlds like this. I'm seeing like one foot in one door, one foot in the other door. Not sure if I really let go of this, I will go completely out of balance. But here's what we're being reminded. You're being reminded right now to play like an inner child. Allow your inner child to come in and not to take things out so seriously when things look serious. Go out, have fun, be light, do some fun things. Allow and stay with your inner child, okay? So try to bring in more play in your life, and that lighthearted, the joyful energy allows for more romance to come in, more romantic love to come in. So be in that high vibe by things like opening our sacral chakra, smelling the roses, and indulging a little bit on beautiful foods to eat and luxurious baths, or if the outside permits for you to take nice long walks, feel the rain outside or touch the snow, whatever your terrain, wherever you are, just you're being reminded to come back into the body. So embody that and allow for the universe to guide you and cleanse you. You see, I have crystals here and I'm burning incense and light. So look for that inner light. You are this divine light, this divine being. Oh, how beautiful. And this balance and this is here on the cards here for you. Wow. So this is beautiful. You may meet someone at some speaking event. You may be called to speak on some aspects, and you may meet that person there, because I think you've grown a lot. I'm seeing the card number 9. Okay, that's a card of growth, and through this balance and imbalance, you have learned some things. There's great wisdom within you. Okay, and what I'm also seeing here on the cards is you may draw to you someone who is very wise, someone who's very stable in their mind, their mental thoughts. Maybe they're spokespeople, maybe they're a spokesperson. Okay, so they'll speak the right words. So also you start to speak the right words into the universe. Speak words of love, self-love. I'm worthy of the best. And call in that soulmate with those positive affirmations. Okay? So you may meet someone in your workplace scenario. Okay? And be open and seeing what comes up towards you for this. That's another message that's coming in. So what should you surrender? These are the final messages that I've asked for. What should the people, those who have chosen divine love, this vibration of rose quartz, which is soft divine love energy, what should they surrender to allow more of this love vibration to come through? And it is, if you're comparing yourself with other people on how you look, how you feel, where you are physically, mentally, emotionally, also spiritually, and maybe you're comparing yourself in a particular job. So the universe is guiding for you to surrender that. Don't compare yourself. You're this unique, beautiful colors. So allow your own beauty to shine through. Don't try to change yourself for another person. Perhaps that's what was taking place in the past, that they were expecting you to be a certain way. So don't allow others to dampen your own colors, whatever those colors are. You be open and you honor your own colors. So keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own inner strengths, your own attractiveness, and your own power. Because as you focus on the self, that's what you draw in. That's what you allow in. It's that same door through which romance comes in. I'm hearing a lot of birds where I'm recording right now. So the final message over here is to surrender to any sort of obsessive thinking. So there may have been this past relationship which was very intense, and perhaps maybe it was toxic, or maybe you are obsessively thinking about, what did I do wrong? I should have improved myself. I should have done that. Maybe if I did this, I would have done this. Or the person that you connected with had these kind of feelings. If you're really obsessing about how a certain situation has panned out and how that person, you're obsessing about that, turn that kind of dilemma, allow for that, over to spirit. This is the time to surrender this and say, dear God, help me with this. Help me to release these toxic behaviors and people from my life. And this will help you to bring more clarity, and this is going to help you to let go of the love. That if love is meant to be there, it's meant to come in. If it isn't here now, it never was meant for you at that time. Does it mean you will be never having love? That's not what the universe is showing here. It's showing so much freedom, so much love, so much allowance of love and romance for you. If you only allow your heart to feel and allow to go with this frequency. So there's a lot of love vibration for you, for those who have chosen. May these messages bring in healing, love, and light. Thank you so very much. Hi, for those who have chosen crystal number 2, which is the Lapis Lazuli. Let's look at the messages that have come forth for you today in love. First, conception, card number 16. It's speaking of inviting us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and the possibilities about this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. So I'm feeling with this that some of you have been trying to manifest a new beginning in love, a deeper connection with someone that there is great possibility with, there is great happiness, love, and a soul growth. So you're being reminded and invited that any of the past relationships that you have had, which have been less than, that have not honored the place that you deserve, that have been less respectful, unrequited love, you're being asked to come back into your center. Through that infinite potential and field of potentiality, let go of those relationships, let go of those past hurts and wounds that those relationships have brought in love, and allow once again to draw from that pool what you truly, truly are. You chose this. You were drawn to this energy. This is an energy of communication, our throat chakra, self-expression, truthfully expressing yourself. It holds the mystery within. So perhaps the connections that you have had before didn't allow for a full expression of you. Perhaps you were afraid or not allowed to speak and show your inner truths because you probably felt that you wouldn't be accepted or rejected, or you wanted to be a certain way to please someone. And I don't mean as in, oh, you're being people pleasing. It's just we do it at a very subconscious level to be accepted by another. But now you're being invited once again to see and delve deep into that creative center and draw from that conception. And I also feel for some of you, those who are in relationships or are looking for this, this is a very fertile time. You may be ready to conceive an idea, a love, a child. Yeah, definitely. That's another vibration that I picked up. Let's see the next message. Oh, fertility. I'm seeing these messages for the first time, okay? So this is card number 27, fertility. So the frequency of fertility is inviting us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new, grander expression of ourselves. I talked about expression, right? This is that Lapis Lazuli, and this goes completely hand in hand with that. That's totals to 7, and I'm seeing a 7 here. So what you're being asked in love is to go back to the drawing board, to go back to this. I have like this black tablecloth right here. So like in the depths of Mother Earth, in the womb. Once again, it's a fertile place which has all these beautiful seeds that you can plant, whatever it is. So come from that place of courage, come from that place of joyfulness, because it's the joyfulness which is the higher vibration. So allow once again to feel joy, love, sensuality, pleasure in your life, so you can be more open and allow a greater expression and flow in life. Okay? Again, this message is saying this is a very fertile time for growth in actual physicality of projects, in a manifestation of love, soulmate love, twin flame love, a love partnership, an actual conception of a child. Very, very fertile time. So deception, coming right next to fertility. So perhaps this is what I'm picking up in that energy, that I'm seeing two things. One has been in the past that whoever you've connected with were not very honest and truthful. Well, and it doesn't mean that they were bad or wrong. They just had their own fears and they were going through their own pain. So release that. Release that into the universe, that you're not here to quote unquote figure that part out and why this happened to me, why that happened to them, they should have done that, they didn't do that, therefore this. Let that go. Let that be a ever evolving journey for the soul, each soul. And perhaps I also feel it is time for you to remove the self mask that you've created. See the grander version of you, see the more beautiful, the inner light that you have, that you've held back, that others may be too afraid to see, or maybe you'll lose some people along the way. Let them go. Let those people go, because this frequency of fertility, you're in a very fertile period in your life. Anything that you are going to nurture is going to manifest. That's what I'm seeing with all these cards here. So where do you put your energy? Where are you putting your focus? Okay? So be courageous. Let go of that past experience and allow and activate the vibration of joy. Activate that sense of pleasure, the sense of sensuality here, to grow into something more beautiful. So remove those self-created masks and see the beauty that you are. Let's look at the next one. Wedding. Oh, wow. So some of you definitely are going through this period where as you remove this, and perhaps you're in a stalemate kind of a relationship with someone and you feel that they're really, really true love, there's this period of healing that I'm feeling that's taking place, and that relationship is moving towards a higher level, which is, I'm seeing weddings. So wedding is on the card for you, but it also means that there may be someone that you've connected with that they are already married or you are married. And this is a direct message which I started, that, you know, if you're married and you've been trying to conceive a child, you're in a very fertile period, and this would be a time where you can manifest and bring forth your heart's desire of a child coming into the world. Okay, that's one very specific message. But for a lot of you, I'm feeling that if you're conceiving of a long-term partnership, this definitely feels like a long-term partnership of a sort, which is leading to a marriage, however that marriage word represents for you, is here. And you can draw this partner in as you get into this vibrational frequency. So see yourself worthy of this. See the qualities of the person, not if there's someone that you've left behind and it's just broken off and you're not sure, know that you can conceive anything and anyone right now. Okay, anyone I mean is, I don't mean out of your physical womb, but the womb of our creation, the Mother Earth. The Mother Element is surrounding you, and there's a lot of growth, nurturing, protection I'm seeing around you. And as you release some of those past thoughts, you can magnetize the right partner to you. I'm seeing that. Let's look at the next message. Power. Let me see what this says. It says here, you instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. So if you're feeling in a relationship or in a situation you find yourself in where there are a lot of power struggles and you're feeling not supported, you're feeling that you are not being treated with the respect and the love that you deserve, you have the power. So I am definitely feeling that this dynamic that has taken place in the past has been there to show you your power to say no, to draw boundaries, to learn to draw boundaries, healthy boundaries. And through this, you be courageous. This is your power. Power is our solar plexus, okay? So know that you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Without fear, feeling that I will never get this love, I will never get this long-term partnership, maybe I should change my ways. No. If it instinctively doesn't feel right, you draw that line. Okay, message for some. Let's look at the next love message. Let's look at this beautiful tree with a heart. So first message without me reading is connect your heart, your vulnerability to nature. Connecting in nature is going to bring in a lot of healing. It will remove these past wounds. Okay? And once again, you'll connect with the eternal womb and regenerate the power within you. It says here, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy in your life, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Okay? So you may be currently in a deceptive relationship and you're trying to get out of that. Okay? It will open up. Close your eyes. It's about mindset here, and connect your emotions with that you deserve to feel joyful. And that the right partner is one which is an equal match. Someone who's an equal match. Not where you are putting them on a pedestal and they're putting you on a pedestal. An equal partnership. You are in a very fertile period of your life to magnetize this towards you. And if you've been in relationships that are less than, even to the point of being abusive for some of you, you have the power to say no and walk away. Okay? Tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful and allow that joy in your life. And as you begin to activate these sacral energies, you'll be able to express that. That's why you were drawn to Lapis Lazuli, the blue, self-expression. Let's look at the next message. Yes, it is time for reviewing and contemplation. It really is. The second chances. This is the judgment card. You have accomplished a great deal. You have learnt a lot. You have a lot of feathers in your cap. And every experience is a golden nugget of wisdom. Okay? You have much to be proud of. Don't allow others to tell you whether you're good enough or not. You are. You are more than good enough. So take some time, review, and I'm feeling like a transitionary period for some of you, is to really reflect back on the past, your present, and see where you want to take the next steps so that you can be more clear on your next step. Go inward, meditate, connect with the element of water, whatever you need to do. So at the end of the day, you're going to be asked to look at the conventions, the traditional thinking, what you've always known and believed. So don't just be guided by that. Okay, be the real you. Be the real you. Okay, that's a big message. Because there's also the card of second chances. Someone may come in for a second chance. That's for you to decide if you want to choose them or not. Oh, I said someone may come back. I'm looking at these messages for the first time. So this is 2-0 here, and we got the 2 of Cups. Okay, another 2 energy. I said that will be your choice to decide if this is coming in. Like I said, this is going to be, each person will take this message individually on whether the past is where you wanted to go to the next level, or you understand if this past was meant to bring forth a certain lesson, bring forth a certain understanding and wisdom, and you kind of close that part in and choose, and you are in that fertile land and you start to put in the visualizations and the manifestations in this field to draw in this equal partnership to you. Because this is, I told you this is equal partnership, and we drew the card of 2 of Cups, which is equal partnership. This is true love, soulmate love, twin flame love, someone at a very love understanding, a relationship that is equal give and take. It feels just right. Okay? In love. Strong friendship, strong bonds of friendship I see between. You see the honoring of the masculine and the feminine, and this is not representative of a male-female. I mean, my readings are not meant to be just male or female. So take how it resonates. It's just the picturesque in this deck is just a coming together of a gentleness of the masculine energy and the feminine energy, honoring one another, loving one another for who they are and what they bring. Respect, love. Okay, it's important. So don't give up on relationships. I'm seeing this person like, I don't know if I'll ever get that love. Second chances here on the cards here for you. Maybe someone with the past will return. Okay, don't start getting upset at me. I don't want anybody from the past and da 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 da. Yeah, it's individual. I'm giving you a general reading, so see what feels right. I'm just simply throwing out that there's a chance that the past may come, and you may not want that, and that's completely okay. It may have been someone that you feel very deeply connected to, and it may be an ex that comes in and they've changed, they've transformed, and now they're ready to commit, and you are in that place. So each person's situation is going to vary. Allow for this energy to show you, okay, and to see. So my final messages are, what is it that the people who have chosen Lapis Lazuli, what must they surrender to allow more love into their life, right? First one. So surrender, stubbornness is okay, let's see what that is. Okay, when we get stuck in a certain way of thinking and being, taking a very rigid stance about something, observe yourself. So allow yourself to soften up, to go with the flow. You are in a very fertile place. I feel also that someone in the past, the one that you've connected with, was very stubborn. That could be their energy. Okay? And they wanted to take a very rigid stance. Okay, so what the Spirit is saying and guiding you in this time and moment is to be a little bit more yielding towards yourself. Be gentle, be soft. Don't put out negative energy about yourself. Don't be so self-critical and so self-judgmental. Like, I should have known this. This was all wrong. And why did I not see this? Why does this always happen to me? Maybe I just don't deserve love. Or vice versa. Oh, that person's just so horrible. They did this. So don't understand the power of word. Understand the power of manifestation. So don't be so stuck up in some. Allow the fluidity. Maybe you're being too stubborn about looking at relationships in a certain way. Maybe you're being so stubborn about, I will never get it. And I mean, in this case, it's not just, it is also like a way of thinking. So allow and open up and loosen up that thinking pattern so that you can allow more love in. Perhaps you've had a program that's running subconsciously again and again. I'm not worthy of love. People always hurt me. This is what always happens to me. And people always leave me. People always do these things. That program, you're being stubbornly joined with that kind of a program that's running your life subconsciously. So release that part, and this part is coming. So you are in a very fertile place in your life right now. There's so much love, and you can bring forth anything in your heart. And some of you are being guided to rest a little bit more, relax, learn to breathe and become more present, and not just constantly go on the do. You're being asked because you're going through this period of shift and fertility. So when things are being planted in the womb of Mother Earth, there's the nurturing period. It just doesn't sprout. The seed just doesn't sprout. So you're being asked to rest, recover, and allow this tremendous high vibrational love to come forth for you in your life, and fill it up to what you truly want. Beautiful. I sent you love. I sent you light, and much love in your life. Hello, beautifuls. For those who have chosen crystal number 3, which is Carnelian, this orange fiery crystal, let's look at the messages coming forth for you for love. First message, synergy, card number 41. This speaks of that synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of the not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so the new, yet exciting, co-creations can give birth to a new reality. So I'm feeling for some of you, you're going to be drawing in or have drawn in certain relationships that are very, very different than you. They're not really something that meets the eye, something that's you've not experienced before. And it may have been quite challenging. But understand that these kind of combinations and unions are resulting in opening up greater perception and depths. Okay? So I'm also feeling a opening and clearing of your sacral energy, because you were drawn to this crystal. Carnelian is about passion, about creativity, and release of emotions. Okay, so no stagnancy. This is the element of water. So there's something new either on the cards for you coming up, that you'll be drawing and magnetizing some very, very different energies, so that you can understand and see, and it'll help you to release some of the emotions. Let's see more messages, and I'll go more into it. And this is also bringing in the energy of change. Solar plexus, again, going in with the sacral and the fire element. So what I'm seeing here is, look at this, 3 and 4 here. The frequency of the solar plexus is supporting our sense of personal power and our willpower, as well as knowing who we are and what our contribution to the whole is. Okay, so your own willpower. I feel like this is someone you've connected with or are going to draw into your life. Very different, may challenge you in pushing you to see things from a very different perspective. And it may feel very exhausting, but it also may be very unique and exciting. Because you've drawn a lot of passion energy. Maybe you'll connect very passionately. Maybe there'll be that synergistic connection of passion. And you do some projects together and you build some things together. And this kind of a union is meant to come together in your life to birth some big reality. I'm seeing that. You'll definitely be connecting with someone who's going to be very different than you. And there's going to be a lot of passion. I'm feeling a lot of passion energy, because it's not 1 + 1 = 2. It's actually going to be 1 + 1 equals maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 6. So it's like a synergistic effect is very high. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of synergistic effect between you and this person. Okay, so if this person is not in your reality right now, you're pulling that in. You're definitely pulling this energy in. And this person is also going to help you strengthen your own willpower and show you the power that you have. So owning your own power towards your creations. Perhaps there's some place where you're feeling stagnant and powerless, and this person that you're going to draw into your life, or is already in your life, is going to help you reflect on you the light that you already hold. So this is a beautiful energy that you're pulling in towards you. You're definitely going to get someone who is going to express love to you. And for some of you, it may be that you've held back on expressing your love with this, I'm feeling like an intense connection here. So you're being asked and told by the universe that it is time to show your affection and love. And it opens up, it allows for this movement and cleansing. Oh, interestingly, I'm also wearing Carnelian here right now. So Carnelian is the passion and allowing for that movement. It's the fire and water element and root element. So expression is a higher vibration. So you allow for this energy to move forward through that. And perhaps I think you have connected with someone who has not shared how they truly feel. Okay, that's for some. So there are different messages coming as I'm not seeing it. So they've not really expressed, and they're being guided at this time by the universe to express their love towards you. Okay, so this person that you have connected with, are connecting with, will be connecting with, is definitely, I told you that's a very strong, passionate connection. You have known each other before, and it talks about a very strong past life connection, definitely. And that's where you're feeling this pull, you're feeling this connection, you're feeling passion, you're feeling a lot of sexual chemistry, energy, and it's firing up a lot within you. And if you haven't, then this is coming towards you. You're drawing this in right now. So let's look at the next message up. Let's look at this. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So if you are, two messages. If you haven't connected with this person and you've just gotten out of a relationship, don't try to jump into a new relationship. You're being asked to spend that time alone. Okay, so it's almost going back into the cocooning phase right now, so that there can be healing that can be taking place before this new cycle that comes in. That's message one. Second one is, within this connection itself, there may have been a back and forth because it's so intense, and there may have been a pull and push factor because it's a past life strong connection. And there may have been a pull back right now, and allow for this time to heal. Give yourself that time. Love yourself more first. Oh, look at this next energy that's come forth. Let me see. Sacred union. Wow, look at this. Sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. I told you I'm feeling like a very strong connection here, very strong, synergistic, because you're meant to bring forth something big into the world. That's what I'm seeing here. So this coming together, it's like, because it's such high vibrational energy, doesn't mean you're both in high vibration. Okay, let me get that part clear, very clear. So then we start to think that we are superior than others. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is your innate in your soul growth, your soul purpose in this life is to come together in union. It could be with this person, but this particular person is embodying this energy right now for you. And what it is as these two strong creatives come together, it is a synergistic effect. Like I told you, it's not 1 + 1 = 2. It'll probably be 1 + 1 = 5 or 500 or 1,000. So there's a strong birthing of that, okay? Without me saying that, yeah, through that orgasmic energy, that's a strong union energy that I'm feeling from here. So honor that place, but for right now, the big message is to take a step back and look at yourself. Honor yourself. Be loving and kind and gentle. Be passionate and find pleasure for yourself alone. Okay? So time for healing. All messages don't resonate for everybody. I am speaking what I am feeling. I'm picking up in the collective right now. And I'm seeing these cards for the first time in this. So there's an energy of 5 right below the energy of 41, which is 5. So this one is a time for great spiritual growth for you. And that's probably why you are spending time alone. And as you are finding your own center, you're being reminded that to surround yourself with supportive people so that you can conserve this energy into this cocooning phase, all right? So don't be shy in receiving help from others. And if someone wants to help you around the house, the chores, or do something else for you financially, emotionally, allow for that love to come guilt-free. So this is also that energy because it holds guilt. So removing that guilt and healing those emotions is important. So allow this nurturing energy to come in. Okay? So again, another passion energy. A lot of passion energies come in, and this is the energy of 8 here. And this is saying here that it's also a time for you to kind of cocoon back and come back into your cocooning phase when there's a lot of activity going on. And I can see that in our lives. We all go through these cycles of, wow, there's like a billion things that are going on. I'm pulled from all directions. I don't know what to do. So there's that sense of overwhelmingness that comes in. So one of the best messages right now for you to draw in and get this, you're moving towards this big sacred union. Okay, this is here for you. This is in the cards here for you. So it's wonderful to be kind of busy and kind of go about that. But also this is a time to express your gratitude for what your journey has been, what it's bringing, where we are, and what is unfolding for you. It may not have panned out the way you thought it did. It may not have panned out with the ways that you thought that it would. So this is the time to express gratitude for the blessings of heaven that are taking up time, even if it feels like a challenge. So, try to find that oneness and that quiet space for yourself to regather and synergize your own energy in here. That's beautiful. So you can magnetize this and bring this part to wholeness. Let's look at what you need to surrender. These are my final messages that are coming in for those who are tuning into this energy of Carnelian at this time. So the first one is simply, like it talked about too much going on, and it's saying try to, find some gratitude, try to find your own time. So what you're being asked right now is to surrender to joy. Whatever brings you joy, whatever you can in a day, in different moments, to do things that make you happy. Okay, so positive mindset, to speak positive stuff, and to savor it and indulge in that softness and the beauty that life brings forth, no matter what the circumstances are. We are spiritual beings in this physical body, so we cannot reject the physical body in doing things for others. So I feel like some of you are overworking yourself right now and just giving and giving and giving, and not getting a chance to rejuvenate and regenerate your own energy. So surrender to joyful things and simplicity. Okay, so small acts for yourself, and honoring your physical vehicle, honoring yourself. Take time to brush your hair. Take time to savor the water that you're drinking. Don't just rush through eating the foods. Feel and taste and let them burst with flavors in your mouth as you feel the raindrops, or the grass, or the snow, or the sunshine, or hear the birds. Savor in the moments and open the sacral energy. For I'm feeling for some of you this is a blockage here. But surrender to this. And surrender to more joy, and you are bringing this in. Final message is surrender to peace, inner peace. Both of these messages similar. Cultivate a practice, a daily practice in quiet meditation. Focus on your stillness within and enjoy this inner time. Do you see both of them? Because that's what's going to free. As you are in this free space, this energy just manifests itself for you. Okay? This energy just manifests itself for you. But you've got to, there's got a lot of, I'm not saying flee from your responsibilities or flee from that. Make time. Cultivate a little bit of time for yourself, for your soul's growth, connecting with your own inner self, to bring back the love, to bring back more love in your life. Oh, this is so beautiful. So I wish you much love, much joy, and much inner peace, and may this sacred union manifest in your life. This is Archana, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.